welcome to Girls Game Shelf. We are playing Smash Up today, and this is the gist of how you play. Everybody is going to choose two different factions of zombies or bears or what have you. You choose your factions and you shuffle them together in a very nice deck and you draw your hand. Your goal is to get to 15 points, and you're going to do that by scoring these bases here. In your hand, you're going to have both minions and actions. You score a base by playing minions at that base, and bases do different cool things. In order to score a base, you're playing your minions, and you use actions. They do action-y things, like give you ability to play more minions, or, make your minions stronger, etc. A base will score once the value of the minions reaches this number that is up here in the top of the base. So in this case, even though this guy has more cards, it doesn't matter who has more cards, it matters what the value is. And this guy has a value of 12, and this guy has a value of 6. So this guy would take the base for 4 points, and this guy gets a consolation prize of 3. Whoever gets to 15 first wins the game, and that's how you play. I'm gonna go with this one. Because I like what's going on that card. I don't have any actions for that.
Okay, I am going to start by playing an action also on the Mushroom Kingdom, which says other players cannot play actions on this base because it's an ornate dome that blocks it. And then I'm going to play my Cub Scout. If another player's minion moves here and it has less power than my Cub Scout, he's dead.
Why would we move there then?
She can move us there though.
Oh no! I already hate you so much.
Bear Cavalry. I'm so excited. I played with Bear Cavalry and Steampunk, and together, not only did they just make a beautiful deck to be holding in my hands, but they really made me super powerful, and I'm not usually the kind of person that dicks people over, but today I had the ability to, and I just did it. I just went for it. I was like, and you can't go here, and you can't go here, and all your people are dead, and I'm going to move them there and kill more of them.
You just spoiled all of my plans for that card.
Play my Spectre, and he's a thing, but it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to play an action on it, though, that says I get to draw an additional card at the end of each of my turns.
Oh, ooh, lovely.
That's fun.
Fine.
Well, I'm going to hang out at the laboratorium with my monster. I loved the idea of my team more than I actually loved my team. I had tricksters and mad scientists, and I was really excited because the tricksters seemed to mostly be leprechauns, which I was super into.
I'm going to come over here and join you at the laboratorium, and I'm going to get my King T-Rex with his 7 and play
Oh my god.
Play on the minion ongoing. If an ability would affect this minion, destroy this card, and the ability does not affect the minion. So I have a little protection going on.
Okay.
Back off my King Rex.
Okay. I'm going to play my Igor minion over here. After this minion is destroyed or discarded, place a +1 power counter on one of your minions. And then I'm going to play this action that says play an extra minion. I'm playing it, put an extra power count on it. So there's another Igor for you, and I will take a +1, please.
Oh wait, no.
Why?
Because this turn I already put a counter on.
Place a +1 counter on it.
Oh, never mind. Fine.
Yeah.
How much does this have now? It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14...
7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 22.
22, huh?
Ooh, very close.
Well, I'm gonna play my little jumper dude. Wait, so that's 22, 23, 24. Can I have a +1 because it's the start of the turn?
Ugh.
And 25.
Well, poo to everyone then.
Yay, I'll take that. The first minion played here gets 5. You get 3 though. Give yourself 3
Yes,
little
you
dudes.
get 3.
I forgot that I get, runner-up points, so that literally is a consolation.
Yeah.
I still hate you.
And then we choose a
it's
new world.
Smart
Often
picks.
hate me when we play games.
After each time a minion is destroyed here, place it at the bottom bottom of the owner's deck.
Okay.
I want to play Steam Queen over here.
Oh, that's a fun title.
I
like her.
Very sexy. Your actions are not affected by other players' cards. So, like, okay.
I'm just never going
And then speaking of...
I know, right? Like, she's got that locked down.
Yeah.
I didn't really have any cards that could trump the kind of stuff that Melissa was playing. Like, she put down a glass dome or high ground, and it was like, cool, everyone's screwed.
She had these awesome bears and steampunk buildings. Like, the bears were great with the minions, and the steampunk had great actions, and every single time I was like, ooh, I like that base, she would just, like, block me. I don't know if I can say that.
I don't think I consciously played my cards to Christina. I think it just was convenient that way. Like, she'd be where I wanted to be, like on a base that I wanted, or she would have like cards that I could manipulate easily if I was doing it on purpose. Like, if it was happening subconsciously, it might just be because I've played with her enough times and I know that she's like a sneaky, underhanded player, and maybe I was really enjoying just kind of stabbing her in the back for once. What the But I didn't do it on purpose, but if I did...
And there was nothing I could do about it. And I thought, I have dinosaurs and time travelers, but they were just no match for her freaking bears. And Lillie pointed out dinosaurs did go extinct, so, you know, bears are still alive and well.
Okay, I'm going to play Escape Hatch on this base, which says when my minions are destroyed, I place them in my hand instead of the discard pile. And then my minion, I'm going to play another Cub Scout, which I think brings us up to 20. 12. Right.
15.
Don't forget my little 3. I contributed.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
It's
15,
20 exactly.
Get away with your
Math,
3.
man.
Okay, no, it's good. I needed that 3. Okay, so now I think anyone who has a special that wants to play a special can play one.
I don't know what these special... Oh, I do have a special.
Yeah.
Oh. It's stupid. It doesn't help me mess you up at all.
Okay.
It's not special.
So then these all go back in my hand, which means I'm going to have to discard down to 10. And I get to keep this. You get 3.
Oh, that is great! I like that! I feel
So
good
you're
about
actually
myself.
doing
I
better
don't
than
like
me.
what's happening right now.
I should
Yeah,
have
I
used
feel
not
like
great.
I'm lost in the dust over here.
Oh, and then we get a new one.
What's that one say?
Only worth 2 points. When this base scores, the winner gains 1 victory point for every 5 power that the player has here. Oh, so it's not worth a lot here, but all your pieces.
All
I
right.
think I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna put my minion. So this is play any action on this minion as an extra action. Does that mean, do you think that I get 2 actions on this?
I would assume
Yes.
because you already get one.
And actually, I was more of a bystander, I felt like, and I should have predicted that when I chose the ghosts as my character. Then I get to play an extra minion, and I'm not going to put an extra action because my action's not really great right now. But that's it. That's what I'm going to do, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that you like have all of that on
I
there.
haven't had like a lot of really great like actions on my ghost guys.
What's that
But I
about
think it's
right now?
because there's nobody else like chilling over here.
Yeah.
It's really good if there's other people.
Yeah, 60. Oh, are you lonely?
I'm
You're
just
lonely on your base.
I'm here on my home world. Just a couple of cyborg.
I think it's because you're so far away too. I'm like, what's going on? over
Yeah, it's
there?
hard to see
Hanging
what's
out.
going on. It gets a little cluttered on the table. It gets hard to keep up with what's going on. So I knew what bases I was at, and like there was a base in front of me that I could like glance at, but the stuff in front of Lillie and the stuff like kind of in front of Christina and Kaitlin sometimes would just get lost by me because I'd be like, I don't know what's going on over here. There's too much going on over there, and I'm just gonna let it go.
Okay. Well, you know what? I like these consolation points, so I'm gonna join you.
Hey,
place a +1 power counter on another one of my minions, but I don't have any, thank you. So I guess nothing will happen. But there's an action coming your way. Ongoing after one of my minions is destroyed here, it goes back into my hand instead of the discard pile. So if you get sassy, I get that back.
That's good. And you get to play an extra minion if you want. If it's 2 or less.
Oh, she can't.
But
I don't have any
You
minions.
don't want okay.
Poor Kaitlin never had any minions.
I'd be like, oh, it's okay, I get to draw 2 at the end of this turn, and it would be 2 more actions, and it's just like, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'll play those one at a time to affect all the minions that I don't have. Apparently all my cool cards were minions, and I just never saw them.
Gnome here again, which means that I get rid of your action,
What the hell?
Whoa.
and no one else can play actions over there either.
That wasn't nice.
What?
What did you just do?
It's cool.
I built a glass
Destroy
dome over
all
the
other
factory.
players' actions played here. Other players cannot play actions on this
Wow.
phase. I don't like this
I
card.
don't like that card at all. Is there something? Does anyone have anything that can destroy that card?
It can't be destroyed.
It's a horrible card.
It was a little frustrating how all-encompassing some of the cards could be. That I'd be like, oh, okay, well, I can play this minion in this action. And then it would be like, oh, no, you can't play any actions on this card because I destroy all actions. And it's like, I can't even, I had an action card that said destroy an action. And I couldn't use it because it was an action.
So I just play it, and I basically own that base. Like, people could come there, but they couldn't do anything to me.
Take the shinies. Each player discard 2 random cards. So
Ah.
does that mean shuffle your hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
Random.
I was super excited about some of
Take
these.
the shinies.
Do you get
So wait,
to
you get to pick them?
pick them?
Ooh, okay. I like that.
Of course you do. What'd you take? Was it a dome? Stupid dome.
Oh, I took her high ground one. Suck it! And this
There's
one is just
another.
less power. Alright, let's take this one.
Oh.
+4, that sucks.
Oh, no.
And return a card and play to its owner's hand.
No, I didn't get that. I was gonna give that to you.
Yes, these are your discardies.
Oy.
You don't have many cards
I
to
don't
begin
have any
with.
cards.
Oh, they're
I'm
ghosties.
just a ghost.
+3.
Any actions?
Doesn't matter. You won't need them now.
The tar pits. Your minions can, yeah. Which lets me choose an action from my discard pile. That can be played on a base. And the only action in my discard pile that can be played on a
Is it the
base
stupid higher
is the
ground?
high ground.
Ah!
And now I need an action to play, so I might as well use this one.
Melissa, you're such a jerk.
I'm gonna murder you.
I'm gonna join Lillie and play a raptor. It gets +1. Give me 1. Give me 1. And then I'm gonna play an action saying that I can play another minion. So I'll do that. +1. And then this goes to the bottom of my deck.
Oh,
Haha.
time
I'll
travel.
do that. And then I think that's that. What's wrong? Don't have any jerk steampunk cards?
I don't have any. Well, I have Jerk Steampunk cards. I just am not set up to use them yet.
Oh no, that must be so hard.
Card. I'm gonna play the action. Bear rides you. Move one of your minions to another.
Bear rides you.
And I move this guy over here.
Are we in Mother Russia?
Okay. So and now choose a base where you have a minion. Move another player's minion from here to another base. So I'm moving you over here, which means
Are you destroying
You're
it?
destroyed.
right.
Yeah,
That works, right?
You're
Okay.
dead.
Oh
That's rough.
You're cold
That's
blooded.
really hard.
I'm gonna try and take you
That's really
down.
rough.
Yeah.
I'm like so mad about that base. Alright. It's all
Okay.
I thought it and I
Why don't I have any minions? This is
It's all a
enraging.
game.
This is enraging.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I'm gonna do 17 here, but then I'm also
What? I'm gonna count that high.
going to do this cannot score until the start of my turn.
And you get +1 power for the dinosaur being played there, right? Or it has to be a war raptor.
It has to be a war raptor.
But each minion gets
war
plus,
raptor.
But each minion there gets +1 power.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So we
scored.
checked.
Did we score it then?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a? I'll take that back then
Ain't
since
got
it
no
doesn't matter.
specials.
Ain't got no specials.
Ain't got no specials.
Ain't got no specials.
All right.
Guess what,
I
guys?
think we have a winner.
Boo!
Good job.
Thanks, Lily.
You defeated the bears.
I defeated the bears.
Back to
And the
Motherland
Steelers.
with you.
Yay!
I heard that was the lamest high five I've ever heard.
You guys, I found all my minions.
Where are they?
At the bottom.
In my stupid deck.
I liked the game. I wouldn't say I'm crazy about it, but it was a fun game. It had great artwork, great themes.
I love this game. I think it's super fun, but I like that there are so many different factions that you can choose from and do different combinations. It's so fun to me.
But there are a lot of words in this game. A lot of words. There's a lot of reading involved and a lot of going, if this means X, then what does Y equal? So that was not my favorite thing. That makes me sound kind of dumb. I'm like, reading's hard.
The reason that I don't love it is it reminds me a lot of Munchkin, which is a game that you really have to play a lot of times to be good at. Otherwise, you spend a lot of dead air. There's a lot of time just reading your cards and thinking and being like, right? Which gets boring for most people, and it draws the game out a little long. So what I like is it's a little bit more streamlined than, say, Munchkin. It just takes, I think, maybe 3 or 4 games before you're really moving with it.
And it's a lot of repeat cards too. So even though it takes a little reading at first, you're like, oh, it's this dude. I know what he does.
I didn't love it. Maybe I feel like it would only be fun with a lot of, it's like a catch-22. I feel like it would only be a lot of fun with a lot of veterans who've played it before, so there isn't as much questioning, but in order to become a veteran, we have to keep playing it. So I feel like there are other games I'd rather play.
It was just too time-consuming and too much energy to really understand everything that was happening and really appreciate it for me to actually want to be like, let's play again.
I like it, but I don't love it, just because it's not the style of game that I think I'm crazy about.
I wouldn't put it on the shelf just because it doesn't really have a lot of accessibility and you have to read a lot to get into it. And then with the expansion, there's just too much to really enjoy it and sit it down and say, hey, let's play a quick game of this. Not really for me.
It does not go on my shelf. I'm so sorry. I feel bad saying that.
Yeah, I'd put it on the shelf, but I'm not sure how long it would stay there. I'm not sure the replayability of this game or if it would get stale really fast. I just have to kind of gamble and see.
This game goes on the shelf to me. I super love it. I want to try out all the different factions. When I've played before, it's been faster and it's been more stabby, but I've only played with 2 players before. So I'm wondering if more players just slows it down a bit. So I want to play it with different size groups and get a feel for it more. So I think it goes on the shelf. That means we have a tie. I don't know if we've ever had a tie before. That means that it's gonna go on the shelf, but we definitely have to play it again to see if it stays there. We're gonna do some shout outs now. So thank you to
Tempest Tome Games,
Mark,
Andrew Helton,
The Slam,
Bernie,
Holly West,
Nanny,
Ray Herrera,
Rachel and Tab,
Filthy,
Oda,
Restless Entropy Game,
Kate,
Grant Taylor,
Sean,
Smith,
John and Jody Boasfield of Grimsby, Canada,
Corey G,
David Gatt,
Spacebird Ho,